So this is day number 4 of me trying to speak better to a camera. So for today's topic, I thought I'd talk about what I should have done a couple of weeks ago that I didn't get around to, is to talk about the hens that I've had. So yeah, I promised to do a video on hens, and I did actually start recording stuff, but this is another reason why I'm doing this. I think I made about over 10 videos about hens, and as I said at the start of this series, I have everything in my head. Once I start talking, just it goes all over the place. It's too long, or I just think it's shit, so I just didn't bother upload it. So today I'm just gonna do it. And before I get into it, I'm also uploading it to YouTube because I think it'd be too long, and it'd be definitely too long for Instagram. Um, Apologies if it is too long. I'm not too sure. I'd say it'd be over. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just get into it anyway. Right. So yeah, I've had hens over 9 years, 10 years next January, and I got my first batch. When me and my mum look after hens, so it's both of our own pets, and we got our first batch. I think we got 12, including a rooster, or someone that we knew that it really wanted anymore. Um, so we were kind of odd about it before we got them as well. Maybe we might get hens. So one day my mum came back and said we were going to get the hens. So yeah. Now the two we have out there, they weren't including the batch now. Um, Also before I get into it more into it, I'm not too sure exact with date and time, so bear with me. Yeah, we got the 12 hens then, and I think throughout the first few months then we got some other hens from other places, and I think we had about 15 one time, and some of them did die now because of stress or just weren't well, and we never really had names for them. I think we had one of the hens. I think one of the first hens we got besides 12. I think we called her Agnes, and she died. And so yeah, we actually used to keep them letting around the outside the cage, so out of that area where I have the hens, and there'd be like a fence up so to keep the dogs out, so they never interfered with them in case like someone was at home and they might try going and kill them. So we've never had that problem. And yeah, before we got hens, we never had hens before. We had known nothing about hens. So what we did was, so we never actually locked up the house the first while, and we only just locked up the cage door. And every morning my mum get up, she'd be up first, and she'd let them out of the cage, and then that's open. They can go in and out around the yard or in around the cage throughout the day. Then once at night, then once it gets darker, they go into the house themselves. Yeah, that was all going grand and not a bother. And I think we still had 12 when I get this sad bit. The night of my junior cert, so it's the same year of September 2017. And the next morning, um, my mum came in. I was still asleep, so the day off school that day. Mum woke me up and said that the hens got killed. I think it was a mink that killed it. I won't really get into too much of what it was like. I didn't go out and see it now. Um, but yeah, more or less all of them were killed, except for one little hen. She survived. Um, I think she only just got a broken wing. I think after everything that happened. Yeah, I was pretty horrified because yeah, I was very horrified that hit it. That time I was quite sad about it. Because they're a lovely bunch of hens. Never really a problem with them. And yeah, that was the problem because we never locked up the house. We only locked up the cage. So that was the first problem that we had. And yeah, the day after we got someone to clean it all up, and what the mink did, and I was probably in my room crying just what happened. And after a while, then I went out to see the hen that survived, and she's just shaking. She was just sorry. The camera cut off. Yeah, the hen was absolutely shaking. She was rattled. She was just horrified. She wouldn't eat. She wouldn't drink, and she was just hiding. And so yeah, after that, then me and my mum then decided to give that hen to some of our friends who had hens, just to keep her down there, just till we find out or sort out what we're going to do next. And yeah, she was grand then. So I think I'm not sure how long we got our next batch. My mum knew someone at work who wanted to get rid of his hens, and she said no bother, we'll take him. And the other thing, what we had to come with the hens was 3 ducks. So we didn't know anything about ducks, and I can't remember how many we got. I think we got 5 or 6. I think hens and 3 ducks. I can't remember if we got any more from other places as well. So yeah. So what we did again when we got the hens and the ducks was we make sure lock up the house, and we still let the hens run around the yard. And yes, that was going on grand, not bother. And yeah, but one thing with the ducks, so now it wasn't really their fault. It's just we didn't have the space for them, really, I suppose. But the ducks we had were absolute. I'm sorry for my language, bastards. Like trying to get them to go into. I feel sorry for my own mother. I know how it felt when she was trying to get me to go into bed at night. Um, Trying to get them going to bed was absolute torture, especially in the winter when it's all mucky. And every time I'd be cleaning out the water tubs and filling up with fresh water, literally next second they jump straight into it. And oh yeah, after that, never getting ducks again. And no, did not want ducks. Actually, I named the 3 ducks. There's 2 of them that are kind of the same color. I named them, one of them Johnny B and the other one Johnny Smacks, after 2 Johnnies. If you're from Ireland, follow GA, you know what I'm on about. And then I think we had a big white tall duck, and I keep cutting off. Yeah, the big white tall duck, and I called her Buffegan. So yeah, I had names for them. So yeah, they were just kind of annoying, the ducks. We got a bit of like a big paddling pool, so we could fill up with water, so they could go into that. And yeah, they're okay. They're happy enough anyway. But yeah, I'd never get ducks. So yeah, the one thing with ducks now was they couldn't really jump out of the cage. Um, so they didn't really get out around roaming around the yard. But one day I remember I was going shopping, and I just felt sorry for the hens one day for ducks. So I got like a plank of wood laid across like the door, so they can try walk on the plank and go outside. And they didn't go out for a while, and I was just about heading off. I think going shopping or something like that, and I saw one of the ducks did go out. And I said, "Oh, jeez, that's great." So I went along shopping, came back, and the duck went missing. Um, we reckoned a fox or something jumped in and grabbed it and went. Yeah, so she wasn't seen at all. So yeah, we didn't. I don't know how long that was after we got them. So then, yeah, fast forward in a couple months then into December that following year, that's the same year, 2017, and it was the middle of December, I think. It was around sometime around December. Um, it was getting dark, and I was about to head out to lock up the hens for the night, and my mum came out with me, and just as we went out, we had flashlight on, and we flashed it into the keeps cutting out. Yeah, we flashed it over to the grass near the hens, and we saw the ducks and the hens laid out. They were killed. Um, Now it wasn't a mink. I think it was a fox. I think he just killed him, and yeah, they're all killed, except the very same hen that survived the first attack. I think, yeah, I think a fox went in and killed him, and I think he took 1 or 2 of the hens. I think so. yeah, I think we reckon that by the time we were going out the corner, he was just about to go up to that hen, and he obviously just ran then. So yeah, the hens and the ducks then got killed, unfortunately. What was the space of 3 or 4 months after the first attack. So yeah, so yeah, I'm not sure what way after that then, what way we did with hens. After that then we decided not to let them roam around the yard. We just kept them inside the cage, just to keep them safe. So that's what we decided. And yeah, after that then I think, I'm not sure how many hens we had. After that we had, I'm not sure how many we had at one point after all that. But yeah, we got a lot of them died anyway throughout the last couple of years. I think we had 10 maybe at one point, maybe less. I'm not exactly sure. And we got the two of those hens that are out there currently. We got them from a farmer or something like that, and they've lasted the longest of all hens we've had. I think they're at least 5 or 6 years old, at least anyway. So they lasted a long time. They're two great hens, and yeah, sorry, I can't remember much what we got. So so yeah, I think it's based at 9 years. I think it's between 30 and 40 hens, including about 2 or 3 roosters, and then we had 3 ducks as well. Never getting ducks again, never. So yeah, we have 2 hens currently. I was trying to make a video, say this in one of my videos that I was trying to do when we were in London. My granny was here, obviously keep an eye on hens. The black one that we have out there, she wasn't well when we were gone. We were in London, my mum got a text and said the black hen, she's wobbling around the place, she can't really walk, not eating and drinking, but nothing we could do. And I came back, and the Monday then, the day after we came back, I saw her, and I reckon she wasn't going to even last a week. But after that, then each day she started getting better and better. She was eating, drinking, getting out of the house, walking much better. That was about what, 3, 4 weeks ago. And I think it was last week. I think she started to eat. She was fully better, not bothering her now. And yeah, she's flying it now. She's back to her same self. Um, Recently they're quite picky with food, but I think since the sun came out, I think that's why they're getting more, feeling more better, obviously. And yeah, so if if the question is, are we going to get more hens? I don't think so. We have some stuff kind of coming up in the next few months or whatever. I'm not sure when really. Um, so I don't think we're going to get more hens at the moment. I was hoping we were, but I don't. We can't. I don't think. Just have to wait and see. Sorry, I can't really say what we're going through. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to discuss it or not. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we won't be getting more hens. Um, yeah, not at the moment anyway. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that story about the hens. Sorry if a bit boring or not much detail. As I said at the start, I wasn't too sure exactly about date when we got hens. Yeah, because we have so many over the 9 years, and yeah, they're great to have though. One thing I actually do know, remember actually one day was when we got some hens off Little Hill, and they were delivering over in Port somewhere, and I remember I remember when we got with the car, and we saw someone coming around the corner, and it was Mrs. Style from Father's Head. We got a big space there. Unfortunately, I didn't get a picture of it, and I don't know why I didn't get a photo with her. But I think she does a bit of work. I think with Little Hills. I think, but yeah, she's a very nice woman to talk to, and very friendly. And yeah, I got such a bit surprised seeing her. I didn't think I'd be seeing her there, but that's one thing as I remember. Yeah, I won't go on too much. I hope you enjoyed that video about my hands. If you ever have any other questions that you want me to talk about hens, leave them in the comments, and I'll try to do some other bits on TikTok and Instagram for you as well. And if you have any other topics you want me to talk about, leave them in the comments. Try to do it on the TikTok or Instagram. and I'll try to go through them as much as I can. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and I'll chat to you all next one. Good luck.